first to get things rolling, and then you can start making the big bucks with the long lines.
People.
Hello.
But really, it was not that expensive to make a very profitable line.
Mm-hmm. No, that's correct. I have also discovered that playing single player that subways are a money pit, comparatively. Yeah. Well, subways are a particular money pit because they're underground.
Yeah. So what I'm planning on doing today is making just a very profitable circle here in het Ruhrgebiet, as it is called.
So who's butt drop?
Hey, Fade.
Hello, Fade.
At Bottrop, Dortmund, Düsseldorf, Wuppertal, basically that circle.
But that's Germany.
Yeah.
You think Germans want trains?
Yes. And they don't want the Deutsche Bahn.
They don't?
No, they don't.
All right, well, go ahead.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
Yes, this is a highly densely populated area, so you'll want to go all the way south to Bonn, maybe, at least?
Yeah, we could. And then go
well,
back
I say...
And
mm-hmm. It's all
Dortmund,
all up
Herne,
to you.
Bottrop, Duisburg, Düsseldorf, Leverkusen, Cologne, Bonn, Troisdorf, back to Cologne, Leverkusen, Solingen, Wuppertal, Hagen, Dortmund. Something like that.
I'm just here to recline in my chair and sip my coffee.
What do you think that I feel?
I'm taking the day off.
Be lazy.
What makes Deutsche Bahn so horrible, though?
Because they're not timely. Everybody loads
Everybody.
them.
Yeah. I mean, here the trains are timely, and that's because they run rarely, at least for passengers. Here, like, trains are mainly freight, like 80% freight.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Halloween, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe 20% passengers, and it's passengers that conveniently follow the most popular flight lines. So, like from Montreal to Toronto, or from Montreal to Boston and New York and company.
Yeah.
And so I would say here the train service, comparatively speaking, is horrible because it's the odds that it's going to be available at convenient times for you is low.
Yeah.
So it's not that they're not timely; it's that they're so they don't run very often. I thought you were hoping to make a really well. Okay, maybe we don't have the cash at hand right now to make a very long line, so you better stick to a somewhat medium length line. Because when I say a long line, I mean like hooking Paris to in Berlin. You know, that's longer.
Yeah, no, that's too macro at the moment.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's a good area to target because you're going to have some stations with a really large population to draw from. Yep.
So what I'm gonna do for now
Uh-huh.
is I'm looking at the bill, and I'm already at 44 mil with only the stations.
Yeah, but you have room for more loans, though.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I could take out more loan, yeah.
Mm-hmm. At the moment, because they're... Oh, no, okay. Alfred Heiss.
Well, let me first draw it out and see what we would need.
Why are these stations not very impressive? Well, some of them are not very impressive.
What stations?
Martin is not really impressive. And what I say by impressive is that I noticed that there's also a certain amount of population you want that station to serve, and ideally you really want more than 20k. And Martin is at 17, which I mean, it's on the way, so I mean, might as well, right? But it's not. What you really want is probably the two endpoints of your train, like the one at currently called Hermine Kazbak, but is
Can
actually
you
Essen.
please name the towns that they're in?
Oh
Essen is not an endpoint. It goes on to
no,
Duisburg.
no, I know, but that one has 34k people waiting, or potentially like
Yeah,
hoping to catch the train, right? So that's a lot of population there that is hoping to use the line.
yeah.
The line to be. The line to be.
It's a whole new line.
And Duisburg has only 20. Like, it's because I was expecting bigger numbers given the demographics the map is hinting at. But it's true. Now, what you want is the demographics that is dark blue, like in Brussels. Yeah, yeah. Highly dense population.
Mm-hmm.
That's the ticket. I would have expected Berlin to be denser than that. Because, huh, I guess not.
Nobody wants to be in that area.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so Brussels and Paris and London, of course, are the are going to be the money point at some point.
I'm wondering. No, I
Are
shouldn't
you?
stop in Cologne again to Leverkusen. I should just let the train loop, do a full loop, so people would stay on the train for longer.
Yeah, a full loop all the way to Frankfurt?
No, 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 no. I'm currently driving from Bonn back
Because
and
I
forth.
didn't I don't have the love of loops that you do. In my games, like just a back going back and forth along the same line just
Yeah, that's what they do in real
pleases.
life.
Yeah, and the passengers are plenty happy with that.
Oh, my passengers are happy.
No,
Awesome.
yeah, Fate is yes, indeed. I made the one game I made off screen just to practice. I went to I linked Kuala Lumpur to Singapore. So you can imagine with those population bases, that this was a rather profitable line. I had to make a because I couldn't like fully pay for the whole thing, so I had to make a like a line around Kuala Lumpur that would like serve like the metropolitan area and bring people to around there. And then once that started making money, I was able to go down to Singapore. But yes, there are some places in the world. I mean, obviously, if you want to lose money, link linked cities in the Canadian prairies. Low populations and great distances are definitely what you want for maximum profits.
Yes.
However, like I was wondering, like in terms of like the most uh, micro trains I could do, I was wondering, like, uh, like a train around Sicily from Palermo to Catania, and just say, is it possible to make a profitable line if you take small enough trains that are low in maintenance and so on? How small of a population can you make it work with?
Mhm.
It's one of these things that you wonder, like how small population, small distances, but can you still make something profitable if you have your cheapest trains, like cheapest little trams, let's say. Oh, we're starting to have some track, and he really, really wants that loop.
JR
The loop.
ever sees the money back on the Shinkansen because you cannot tell me that thing is profitable? Probably not. Except for if Jetlag the game comes there more often.
Um. Yes, but I mean the game might think differently about this because
No, well, what I was referring to at least is a YouTube series.
oh, but you're a butt.
Yes.
Your approach in that station is. Why did you insist on a loop? You're increasing the track costs. Well,
That's very
fine.
much true. Um,
But um, are these stations even worth it along the way? Opladen, Oplada, life goes on, brah. La 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 la, Opladen. At the moment, I can't investigate your stations because they're just blueprints. Oh no, this is a station. Though what the fuck are those other things then? Uh, okay, so this one is 24,000 K people waiting. This one 24. Okay, they should have enough people to have your trains be full. But with a large loop like that, you're gonna need a lot of twains to. Oh God, this looks awful.
I have wrong lengths. I don't know what wrong lengths mean. What does that mean, Flouze?
Well, wrong length. What were you doing? Were you choosing the train?
No.
Okay. So tracks of long length, wrong length.
Yeah.
I wish there was a troubleshooting tool that would show you which one it is. Because usually you shouldn't be able to like place the blueprint if it was wrong.
No, I'm not able to place a blueprint. It tells me wrong length, and I have no clue what it means.
It means you're a butt. Hey,
Oh,
Botrix.
the Botrix is a bot. Flouze.
Yeah, I was about to congratulate the bot on correctly joining the channel. But your rails going into the station
Yeah, no, but
in
like,
Altenhagen is gross.
I don't really remember.
Stations with only 200 meters for a large passenger train is going to be a little bit short.
I have no clue what the game is wanting. Very much like Condoleezza track. Hey, that solved a few wrong lengths.
Mm-hmm.
This whole
That's what it sounds like.
shebang
Yeah, I
is.
think Fade in the game is probably is economically a lot more generous than real life is. Because you don't have as much hassle building your track as you might have in real life. Dutch can like go through just about anything if his track is like
High enough.
elevated. Yeah, I mean it doesn't understand that maybe it's going through some skyscrapers. the
Skyscrapers need to just go.
I know you're not talking about the game, but that was what I mean. Yeah, the game is going to be a lot more generous, so you can make it work. Um, where the country itself, obviously, the line is going to be expensive. What they're hoping is that in the broader picture, it's going to help their economy, right? Because they're able to get people closer, you know, at a less distant traveling time, and that they hope will increase economic opportunities for everywhere that is like linked, and that will help pay for the Shinkansen. But the Shinkansen itself is going to be a huge expense.
There's a reason that government subsidies exist.
Yeah. What no, exactly. The train will not be profitable,
But
but
it doesn't have to be if the other goals of
mhm.
profitability are achieved.
I think the other bet as well is that they're figuring once our Shinkansen is built, the rest of the world is going to be so impressed and jelly, they're going to want some of their own, and then they'll hire our expertise. They'll hire our engineers who've already done it and have the best knowledge. They're going to hire us to do theirs, and then we keep getting like major engineering projects in 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 trainage.
Yes. Wow. Ugly trick! Late. Dang it, I forgot a piece!
Yes, you sure did. And it's your track laying ugly.
There.
Yeah, that's less bad than it was than the other version.
Yes.
But in Köln, it's well, you got a real sharp turn down there. I mean, the trains should be slowing down at that point to get to approach the station, but called Kölner Fastentolb.
Yeah, I will rename the stuff
Köln.
logically afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Let's first make sure that we're making some
You
bit
can't
of.
tell me to do that. Oh, I can't edit the stations. Okay, I thought I could at least like. Oh, hold
Okay,
on.
should be
Okay, yeah,
easy.
yeah, I can do. There you go. Done. This one's called Köln. Kölner. Leverkusen.
Okay. And then we should purchase pre-configured train. And let's
Did
see.
did you try
Did I try?
and
And I
fail?
tried and I tried. He's alive, he's alive. And I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried.
I was gonna say because I didn't, but I was thinking, did you check the world workshop?
Nope.
Okay, because they have more custom trains of all sorts. You
either
have a.
lost or
Oh,
bad
okay.
orders.
That's. Mhm.
Wait a second. Why is it lost or bad orders? Flouze! What?
Yes. Well, you did something massively wrong.
I have a line?
Usually, did you make your line a passenger?
Oh.
That's usually the first step. And yeah,
Ah!
your service level is closed.
Um, what the fuck is wrong with this line? Why do
I
some
don't know.
trains like to start looping at certain points?
Your face is probably the
Oh,
biggest
Flouze,
drawback of the line.
this
Yes.
train
What? Uh
going
huh.
from Cologne up
Mm-hmm. Yep.
to Dusseldorf, that
Mm-hmm.
should go different direction.
You think so?
Yes.
Hmm. Is that because you're a butt, or you can't like do things correctly?
I clicked the correct tricks,
Did you?
I think.
Yeah, it just turns around at Kölner.
Cologne, yeah.
Well, yeah, but I say Cologne in French, but they say Schnell and Arbeit.
And we say Köln.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I might be stupid, but
Yes, yes.
you
We
know what?
agree.
You know what the biggest issue is?
I like how given how you made the line, people who want to go from Cologne to
Leverkusen, yeah.
Leverkusen.
Yeah,
I say it with a
Leverkusen.
Swedish accent, because they're gonna have to make the whole detour the other way around,
It's not how I made the line. That's how the
right?
game decided this line should be.
But you see, this is why I don't do loops. I do straight lines, and that's it. All right. So at this
Well, even on
moment,
straight lines, I have this stupid shit.
uh-huh.
It's weird. But
Yeah,
let's go to accounting
but I
of this
don't know.
line.
Well, at this moment, your new line is not profitable yet.
Not yet. No, it's losing.
It takes like 4 days to get rolling properly.
Yes.
But I
But we
think you're
already
gonna have some people
transporting
who are mad.
2,000 people. So that's like great.
That's Dutch being a butt.
Oh, shite! Ah!
Knew it. Of
Yeah, we were giving stuff away for free.
course you were. And even then, you weren't
Now it's
losing that much
climbing.
money.
No. Now we're making slowly.
Because Dortmund has generated $0 at this moment.
Well, yeah. But we're losing still a little bit, but like we're not losing as much as before. Um,
But suddenly, yeah, it didn't take very long to generate $500. So that was the first train. Uh, I myself don't have the. You got. You don't. You should make a nice line name for your line, because when you're gonna have multiple, it's gonna be annoying to sift through. Is that
Ruhrgebiet
even
Express.
okay? Sure, I'm sure that means something.
Ruhrgebiet is the name of the area, and the express.
Okay.
Well, it's basically an express train, right? It should at least not make weird loops like it goes from Cologne. back to Duisburg to go on.
It is making weird loops. Yes.
Why? I don't know, but hey, it makes people pay.
Because I suspect it's because you're bad. Do
Probably.
do 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 do.
So we're now playing at 30 times speed instead of a few
And
times speed.
the other reason I don't like making the loop is that it makes the trip in the other direction more annoying. So, for example, the people who are going from Hagen to Dortmund are happy because they're going from Hagen to Dortmund. But if they want to make the return trip from Dortmund to Hagen, they have to complete the entire loop in order to come to the next station. That's
We want full
suboptimal.
compensation for all the rail that we lay.
Uh huh. But I mean, what you're gonna have to do is make another line, another loop, so that goes in the other direction.
No, because
Okay.
that will not make them pay for all the track that we've laid.
Right, but you also have to keep the passengers happy, in the sense of you have to give them the service they want. It's not just to make them pay for the amount of travel they do.
Flouze, they were complaining about Deutsche Bahn because they were always late. We're not late. We're just taking a fucking long time and are fucking expensive.
Mm-hmm.
We're already making 10k on the line.
Yeah, overall money is starting to go up now.
Yep.
But here's the compromise I'm willing to make.
Okay.
I'll mute and go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Is that a good compromise?
Sure. You go have a nice shit.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a little more liquid. Talking diarrhea. Okay, latest.
I'm gonna put on some music. I don't know if this comes barely through. There we go. Is this a good volume for the music, people? Or does it need to be louder? But yeah, I would like to figure out why it does this. Did I maybe... Did I select a wrong track here?
Dutch is a butt. Dutch is a butt.
That's Flouze. I'm trying to fix the line issue.
Oh, are you? Are you?
Yes.
Isn't that adorable?
If I now add a stop on this track, does it do the stupid again?
We hope.
No.
What speed did you take that track? High speed or low speed?
High. No,
High.
I selected the wrong
Medium.
station.
I mean,
I selected the wrong station. Wait. There? Here. We need to be on N1. but for some reason we cannot get onto N1. So what is going on here? We can go on N2, but that would do the stupid again. Okay. Are we then?
So you have high-speed track that goes to at a maximum of 280 and sometimes 350. Okay. Did you have the correct high-speed trains to go with that?
No, I don't have high-speed trains, Flouze.
Okay. So you have high-speed track but medium-speed trains.
Yes.
Why spend on high-speed? Okay, so
Because
you're
I
just making
couldn't-
money and you'll replace the trains at some point when
Yeah.
because they're a little bit expensive. It is true, Bob.
Why is the game doing this?
Because you're a butt?
Oh, Flouze.
Yes.
I'm trying to puzzle here why the game is doing weird.
Are you sure it's the game that is doing weird?
Well, you would expect that if you select station that it would choose the most logical track.
Would it? Clinique du Midi.
It's all kinds of fucked up.
What have you done?
I'm trying to like fix track. But
Fix track?
yeah, in the sense of that for some reason trains need to loop from Cologne back to Duisburg to go down to Leverkusen. And I don't know why.
Could it be that it's
You're
because
a
you're a... Yeah, okay, all right, fair.
Okay, there's no diamonds in track. Can we put diamonds in tracks?
Diamonds in tracks. Why would you make diamonds in tracks? Hmm.
Well, because a diamond makes you able to cross from one track to another.
Mm-hmm. But doesn't your face not also do that? Or am I misunderstanding?
Yes.
Hmm.
There looks to be a diamond right here. Okay, so how does the line now currently look? Still fucked up.
Noise.
I don't know how to fix this. The game just doesn't want to be fixed.
If it's built, I think you have to delete it.
No,
You have to demolish, I mean.
I can put diamonds in, no problem. But it just doesn't use the diamonds to do stuff.
What do I not understand what you mean by diamonds? Because you say
if you're-
diamonds,
Yeah.
and I think of like crafting armor.
So if we're talking track, right? A diamond in a track is when you have two parallel tracks, and you make it so that you can cross from one track to another, from both tracks to like a cross, basically. And that's a diamond.
Yeah. I see them make some automatically.
Yeah. And why is
when you make a station?
The game is not using them.
Because I think your loop is not.
Shouldn't care.
Is not. Okay.
It shouldn't care because the purpose of diamond is that it doesn't matter on which track you are, you're able to go to the other track.
Right. However,
so you don't need to do weird stuff. And since there's diamonds at every station, it shouldn't do weird stuff. It's still.
But again, however, your face is a butt.
Well, considering that, we're making almost $1 million a day.
Only? Because the cash went down to 916. So
yes, because I spent more than $1.5 billion
what?
to get this up and running. It was like, why?
He's like a woman, spending our hard-earned cash without thinking about the consequences.
We're like, man, we take out loans.
Uh-huh. And the answer, of course we can afford it, babe. What the? Come on.
Yes. Oh, you want a diamond? Yes, you can get the diamond. But... So what I could try and do to fix the situation is make it a line track from Cologne to Leverkusen. Which would suck if you want to go from Leverkusen to Cologne. Well, it does suck now also. Never mind. Yeah. Maybe that's the smart way to fix this issue. By just ignoring the issue and doing something totally different.
I agree.
Okay, here we go. So basically we're gonna trash everything.
Are we?
Well, all the lines.
Oh, the line? Okay. I thought the track.
No. Why would we ruin the track?
Because we dumb.
Okay, so I said we're going from Cologne on 1S. And I'm not gonna pay attention to stay on the whole way. And there's already doing something weird. Okay.
All right. So, if you zoom out, I have some blueprints placed.
I'm busy trying to not ruin our money at the moment by not having a line going.
Right, no, I understand. I'm not going to spend the money on the blueprints. I'm not going to build the blueprints because, so long as it's just theoretical, no money is spent, and Dutch is not crying. and we can make sure that the money sitch or the German line is gonna work fine. But yeah, I was working on a high-speed line from Brussels to Rotterdam.
Okay, yeah.
So I have the stations in place. I don't have any track laid.
Well, you can already make the blueprint for the track also, right?
I could make the blueprint for the track. But see, the total right now for just the stations, because they're high speed, it's 88K, 88 million.
For how many stations?
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's well, actually, in terms of length of track, it's the same distance as your loop.
It's still doing weird stuff.
Holy
fuck.
Now? But yeah, the stations in Brussels would have 87,000 people and 91,000 people that would be ready to board the train. There's some along the way that are, much smaller. But yeah.
I'm currently on the return track of the line. Okay, and it's starting to do weird stuff again.
What do you mean starting?
Or is this... Oh, it looks... Never mind. Of course it's doing this because we're now double... Yeah, okay. I'm
I concur.
Okay, so for now I'm not going to Cologne.
Okay.
Because it just like does weird at that part of the track. Okay, so you were having blueprints from Brussels. Two big population centers there. And then you're stopping in Mechelen, I see?
Yeah. Well, just because it's along the way, and I know it's a tiny station.
And you're going to Antwerpen?
Yep.
And then you're going to Roosendaal?
Nobody's perfect.
And then you're not going to Breda.
I don't know who that is.
It's a little bit east of Roosendaal. It's Breda. It's past Etten-Leur.
Yeah, that's abstract concepts.
This is let me see.
Breda all the way over there. No, that would be a detour.
This is Stream Beats. Wait.
I mean, okay. So you'd think that
Breda and dan Dordrecht.
what I see, like on the map, where the IRL track goes, because there's a spot left for that, and it goes from what's this place, Roosendaal to Helderberge.
Yeah.
And through Helderberge, it goes then to
Moerdijk.
Moerdijk. And from Moerdijk, it goes to this other line here that goes into Dordrecht. Yeah. That can be done, but I mean, I think the cost of what I'm doing is really high, and I would probably trash it for today's stream. We won't be able to afford high-speed track today.
Well.
Huh? Well, yeah, but I'm just added a tiny bit of track, and it already raised by a lot of money. The high-speed track is expensive. It's just expensive. I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm just gonna trash the blueprints.
Blueprint in the trash.
Yeah. The difficulty is that I need to trash this Rotterdam station. God damn it. No. 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 Stop it. Okay, how do I trash this Rotterdam station? No. Delete only blueprints. Thank you. God damn. You idiot. Delete only blueprints. Thank you.
So, we've made 1.5 million today.
Mm-hmm.
I like how the charts are broken, okay. Great. Okay, so we're making roughly already like 400, 500,000 more a day than before we added the road to it.
Right, but the actual cash that we have at hand is still 916.
Yes.
I mean, that's the number I care about, you know.
Well, yeah, but like, you need to spend money to make money.
That said, I would probably recommend bringing your attention to Brussels.
Yes.
Or Bruxelles. Because of the population density. You have 3 little areas that are like bright blue, and stations there have like more than 75k people. That's a lot of people.
Yes. So by just making a loop here, yes, you're reaching a few 100,000 people. However, how many of those few 100,000 people want to do that stupid circle? I'm on a roundabout.
No. Well, I mean, I didn't mean necessarily to bring them to a circle, but there's got to be somewhere affordable we can take them to. Liège? I don't know. Is there enough people in Liège? Yeah, Liège is beautiful, but
yeah, I would.
But is there enough people around here?
I would go Antwerp before going to Liège.
I don't know. The Antwerp station I had didn't look like. Yeah, Liège I have 25k roughly.
You can bring them to London.
Yeah, I just said, and I quote unquote, affordable. Maybe we, because that's the other problem with Paris. Let's say Paris is like really got a whole lot of people, and then you zoom out and you're like, well, is there another French city that is sizable? And the answer is F no. Well, Marseille, I guess.
Where's Marseille? Oh yeah, there.
Marseille is all the way at in the south. Yeah.
Okay, Marseille is indeed somewhat sizable.
But I mean, Antwerp is closer. I
Spain
mean,
has
Brussels
the
is
same
closer.
stupid issue.
Brussels is closer than Marseille, so you know. Huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
Spain has the same kind of issue.
Yeah. And if we go across the pond to the UK.
Yeah, well, a
Manchester,
London, Birmingham,
Leeds.
Manchester line
Yeah.
sounds like money.
Yeah. So why don't you get your ass working on that?
Right.
Toulouse.
Well, let's see.
Where's Toulouse again?
Toulouse is in France.
Yeah. But
Toulouse is somewhat decent sized. Is that actually the case?
I don't know where Toulouse.
I mean,
that's all the way in the
no.
south. That's far away, Faith. That's
Yeah,
the
it
issue.
is far away.
This
Yeah, I mean,
distance.
it's so far away that it's that Brussels is closer. So your Paris to Brussels line would be less expensive,
Yeah. But
or even Paris to London would be less expensive.
yeah.
But I realize London to Birmingham is the same distance, almost, as Duisburg to Rotterdam. I think a Brussels Antwerp
Then it would-
Rotterdam line is probably the same price.
Yeah, and then we can hook, like, at some point the road into Brussels or something. By Sittard-Gelée or and Liège and then Brussels or maybe Charleroi even. So basically a southern Belgian top France line.
Mm-hmm.
And then connect all the network together basically. And start making a lot of money. I think that's the smart way to do it. Because then people from Leverkusen would want
I agree,
go to
Fade, for
Rotterdam.
that UK line. The difficulty is that with the distance that needs to be covered, we don't have the funds at the moment.
Yeah.
To build, all the way to Glasgow. And of course, what we want to do, ultimately, the end game is to do the Iceland bridge.
Well, yeah, and then to Canada.
Well,
Connect the whole world. Why not? But I think that, as we saw with the high-speed line from Rotterdam to Amsterdam, right? That thing started making a lot of money. Like that is our main earner, I think.
Which one?
No. The high-speed Rotterdam Amsterdam.
It's not high speed; it's medium speed.
It's medium speed. Well, that connection is a high earner because you're connecting to major population centers that have also got like somewhat decent transportation to the main station.
And there's some distance that's starting to make money. By the way, we're now at 917, so we are making some small profits. You are correct.
I'm saying.
Yep.
I'm looking in accounting. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm looking at like the bank account and what it actually says.
We've almost made 2 million today. I deducted the credit that we took from our total, and then we have the clean leftover number of what we're making without construction cost.
Yeah. But based on that, your loop should become, once it starts rolling, as profitable as the Amsterdam to Rotterdam.
Yeah.
We'd talking last time, now I remember, about hooking up The Hague to Zoetermeer and then to Utrecht and Amersfoort, maybe?
Oh, yeah. We can go The Hague, Leiden, to Alphen aan de Rijn, Utrecht, and in that direction, yeah? Yeah, we were talking about that. It's been a while, folks. It's been a while.
Well, I mean, yeah, and the distance is something we can probably afford, that one.
Probably, yeah.
Well, at least, especially if we do it somewhat in parts.
Yeah. Go plan it out, boy.
What, me? What are you gonna do?
What should plan it out? You're also live or not?
I'm not live currently, no.
Not live. Well,
No.
I could do it then, with your instructions.
I have instructions? No, I'm looking around trying to see like what because it's a matter because it's not just a matter of actually like what the population would want and what's best for the country and yada yada yada. Who cares about that? We want to make moolah.
Yeah. So.
So what's the most
a
where we
station
spend the
in
least
half
to earn the most? You know.
would give us almost 55k pop.
Which one?
Den Haag.
Can you speak English, please?
Den Haag. Names are not translated in English, in languages. But if you would use the international name of the city, it's The Hague.
Okay, The Hague. Yes. Okay.
One in the center, there. Would
You
like,
put it right in the World School, and I think you've got somewhere, I would suspect, that is already laid out for good. You probably have a smart station that exists somewhere. Oh, yes. Okay, here it is.
Where is it?
I think it's right over here. So let me put this on the track, like here.
Yeah.
Do you see where I place something? Okay, I'm going to delete it. But somewhere around here looks like, because you've already got like the spot laid out to lay track for you.
How long do we want the stations to be? 200?
Well, right now you're building. Is this high speed? Yeah, high speed. You want 350. The question is, again, the idea for us is to have a line that will give us as much money as we can get for the cheapest we can get. So I think maybe we should stick to medium still. Oh no, we had built. Okay, yeah, okay, I see. We had built a high-speed line, but we didn't buy a high-speed train. But we have high-speed track for a lot of the other. So, yeah, but just that to fix the high-speed track, we're eventually gonna have to fix the stations that are not high-speed. I think.
Yeah. So
On the one that we made, yeah.
I'm like, why not prepare for high speed, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So the train would probably go towards here, yeah, and then it's gonna. So do we want a stop between The Hague and Zoetermeer? Probably not, right?
No. Well, what I'm thinking is probably we want to have. I think your initial plan of going from The Hague to Leiden, and then
Alphen and Rijn. Okay.
and then Elfen-Adrien will be where the tracks intersect in a plus sign. We just have to make sure they're at different heights.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have one in Leiden. And then we would snake back to Alphen and Rijn.
Okay, yeah, okay, so the track goes along this river here, probably. Okay, and then we can bring back to Alphen.
Yeah, so I would probably look in the top of Alphen and then go out of the bottom of Alphen.
Oh, okay, because what you can do is just make a different station in a plus sign at a different height. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, I like that. Yep. I would probably make it above the park there, where there's, it's not on top of a. Anyway, doesn't matter. ideally, it would be at a different height than the existing station, so that they're not crossing on top of each other, but rather on. Yes, but you want them on top of each other, not like at the same height. And then yeah, was Worden worth it? 14,000 people. Well,
you're going past it anyway,
sure.
right?
Because I think the difference between this and transport fever and things like that is that your stations and transport fever and stuff will stimulate like population growth and economy of places that are linked.
Yeah.
And I think this game that aspect is going to be static. So your population is not going to decrease or increase, or so bringing like a hub somewhere that used to be a shithole, but it now becomes an important economic like focus point. The world won't change to that. But we got a decent amount of people in Utrecht. Right, for once he's doing a decent job of laying track. A rare moment in Dutch gaming here. He's doing something that looks reasonably pretty.
Not half hours.
Well, if you look, you have a track that is already laid out.
Where?
If you turn more to the south.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
And then it goes
you had
to
it.
Bodegraven.
Yeah, you missed it. You missed it.
Yeah. No, I'm looking where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't missing anything, like you told me.
Yeah, because normally it has a station at Bodegraven. Yeah, whatever. Bodegraven Ruvik. Bodegraven Ruvik. And the difficulty here is that based on that layout, you're going to have to cross the river here. And go right through those farmlands.
Oh, yeah. Well, the farmers are getting a payday.
Well, Alphen, the tiny Alphen has a hockey club. What the heck?
And you're trying to adjust the angles of the dangles?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't good enough for Flouze.
Well, I can do some editing. It's fine. But this looks pretty good.
I didn't put the station down in Leiden.
What?
Apparently not.
Huh.
Do you want a station in Leiden?
Well, yes. That's why we, because our initial plan was to go through Zotomir.
Uh-oh. I borked.
What do you mean? You what?
Okay. I fixed the bork.
Okay, very good. I'm sure you had placed a station in Leiden. But I guess we accidentally deleted it, perhaps?
I don't know.
No, we sure don't.
Maybe.
His name is Dutch. He is a well-known butt. Dutch is a butt. True, Bob.
That we cannot always just zoom out and still lay track.
Mm-hmm. That corner is going to be a little sharp. All right.
I think
That works. No, that works. That works. That's fine.
Yeah, it slows down a bit, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not that ugly.
And then I guess the people won't really get the cheese. Yeah, because we're just ignoring Gouda, you know.
Where's Gouda even?
What do you mean? It's your own country. You should know exactly where they are.
Oh, you're funny, boy. Oh, there! Sucks to be them. Should I build this? 474.
Wow,
That's no opinion.
That was half our money.
Create new line.
Can we afford a high-speed train? And why would these cities deserve the high-speed train?
Why can't I select?
You did something stupid. Your line says the line is closed, so
Yeah,
you should take the service
for
level to passenger service. Like I think I did that for you.
Yeah, but oh, hey, now I can.
Yeah, because it's no longer closed as passenger service. Yeah.
Or oh no, I was on the wrong page. That's the thing. And here it's doing stupid. And I have no way of selecting N1. And that's the issue.
Your face is an issue?
There's no diamond on this. Oh, tracks. And we want to add a diamond. There's diamond on that part. Okay, good. Lines. Still cannot select N1. What's going on?
Yeah. Dutch.
What's going on?
You know what? You know what I just realized?
What?
Well, I have the list of all the stations. You know what station generated the most money lifetime so far? Alphen.
Oh.
And it's going to make even more when this line is done.
Yeah, I just don't know. Flouze?
Yeah.
Maybe you should click this one. Oh, this weird. It still does stupid, doesn't it? No, it doesn't do stupid. No, oh no, it's just logical.
That's good. We'll keep going to what Burden. And to Utrecht. And I...
Okay. And now we should add trains.
Okay.
But
Hold on. Okay, I think it probably works. Okay.
yeah, it works.
Mm-hmm. And this is why I prefer these to loops. They kind of work better to me. But the question is, can we afford the high speed? Just to check it out.
320, 5 things. Yeah, we can put high speed on this.
But like the thing is, we need more than one probably.
Yeah, we can afford more than 5.
Oh, well, maybe just 4 is what we need. But
We
I mean, if they're going high speed, right?
Yes, sure. Go on.
I don't. I don't know. We can add more, but
You're too late. Well, you can always add more. Yeah.
yeah. Its price is still free, I imagine. Price per ticket, as Fade is quick to point out. I mean, to be fair, I have nothing against an event on day 1 where the ticket is free for the inauguration of the line, but obviously on day 2, people got to pay. So is it price per ticket already or price per kilometer still? So you can do both, but I noticed that
price per kilometer needs to be low.
The passengers prefer paying mostly a set price, and you don't want to go very high on the price per kilometer. Because, I mean, the kilometers add up real fast, too.
Indeed.
I don't know what price you set for that line, but it should be probably more because it's high speed. So I think people would be willing to pay much more.
Well, then I would put a base ticket price of 5 in, and then the kilometer price same.
Yeah. And because I mean it has to pay for the high speedness. Like we 2/3. This cost 2/3 of the money we had. So it has to start making money presto.
Flouze is feeling the pressure of the money.
I mean, you probably still got plenty of space for loans.
Probably.
Let me see. Loan 2, 3, and yeah. So you can take 2 new loans before you go, under.
No, we can take 1 more loan. We are.
Oh, okay.
2 out of 3
My bad.
loans.
Okay.
Your
okay,
loan
okay.
information does the update, right?
Right. Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Oh, so you took another loan today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or be a scumbag like the UK companies that charge you an arm and a leg for a short trip. I mean, yeah.
To be fair, Fade, looking at distance you travel in the UK versus Netherlands, ticket prices in Netherlands are higher. It's just that we travel less distance by train, and thus are not used to the higher prices. But kilometer per kilometer, UK is cheaper.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you the price of either.
Well, I've been on trains in both countries.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, for the distance London to like Birmingham.
Well, I would.
It's
To
not
be
too
fair,
bad.
I would expect London to Birmingham to be able to charge less per ticket because those trains are
Well,
going to be full.
Yeah, no, but like.
But if you
go
take a
from-
train from London to Ipswich or something,
So London to Birmingham, right? For
uh-huh.
your information, is less expensive than going from Emmen to Amsterdam. No, Fade, it's not. Look at the fucking distance traveled. You're going from all the way here to all the way here. You're traveling this distance. It's a huge ass distance. It's not stupid. Drive it by car. You are paying way more in fuel. It's not a stupid ticketing price there. People complain, but people like to complain. It's never cheap enough. The Netherlands is way more expensive for trains.
I mean, the comparative would be a train from Amsterdam to Hanover.
Yeah.
That's about the same distance.
And I pay 50 euros to go from Emmen to Amsterdam.
I don't know where Emmen is. Where's Emmen?
Well, it's on the east of the Netherlands. If you have Groningen, a little bit south of it.
Could you pronounce this shit in English? Oh, okay. I saw you on your screen. Emmen, Nordgen. I can't find it on my own. I saw it. Oh, is it Emnes?
Emmen, E-M-M-E-N.
Oh, it's not E-E-M-N-E-S?
That's
oh, whatever, man. It's all the same thing. Like there's a town called Assen. This is nice.
Awesome.
Assen.
They have a TT. Isle of Man also has TT, but we also have TT.
Mm-hmm.
Isle of Man thinks they're special. They're not. We have a TT also.
Well, how do they have titty if they're Assen?
I never realized this.
This doesn't make sense.
So the T circuit is right here.
All right, are we making sufficient amounts of moolah?
Today we have made so far 1.3 million, which is way more than we made yesterday this time.
Mm-hmm. We had a lot of boarding full train events. There's a line somewhere where there's a lot of compensations and refunds for people waiting too long and full trains. So we gotta check. There's certain lines that might need new trains in order to stop like having refunds and shit. I don't know which one it is, but it's probably one of the older ones because they're
the high speed that's full total.
Oh, already? Okay, shit.
Yeah, the high speed Amsterdam Rotterdam.
Oh, that one. Okay, because that one's not actually high speed.
Oh, there's not those are not high speed trains.
No.
Well, the direct Rotterdam Amsterdam connection. That one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which trains we put on it though.
I'm pretty sure these are medium speed trains.
MREs. So if we now go to where MRE. Where are we? Where's the MRE?
Where?
Those are, I believe, the 350
Fade.
km/h trains.
Like, pick a town that exists, Fade. Look. That doesn't exist.
That's Liège.
Oh, Liège. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, but
those are
Liège.
high-speed trains, Flouze.
Oh, they are. Okay.
I shall double the amount of trains on that line, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is half the money though that we have?
Right? Is the price set correctly for that line, or do we still have the same base ticket price? Not considering its
base ticket price is a tenner, and price per kilometer is 80 cents.
Okay. So shouldn't our other high-speed line be a tenner as well then?
Yeah. Let's start raising the price on that sucker.
Yeah, but I mean because first Fade just said that €10 is cheap, so
Well,
It is.
if we put in what it actually would be, people wouldn't be willing to travel.
Mhm.
Because this simulation also doesn't take traffic into account.
Mhm. Well, we
It's
don't
just
have to.
it's not what we're
We
trying to
built
do.
raised track the whole way through. Like it's overpasses everywhere.
You know, but like it doesn't take traffic jams and stuff into account.
Mhm.
It just only is simulating like this amount of people, and people might want to go there, and done. That's the only thing that it's doing.
Mhm.
But yeah, on the Rotterdam Amsterdam line is high speed trains.
Okay.
So, do we want to add one or two more? Or three?
I don't know how much is needed.
Well, we're full on both, so
Mhm.
we could add one at first. There, we've added one.
Mhm. Well, you know, when I come back to the Netherlands and visit, I know what town to where the where the ladies are waiting and expecting. It's definitely more dick.
Yeah, no, it doesn't simulate texture enough.
This Hamburg is this some is there other profitable lines that can be done? I get well though. Our money, yeah, that's you bought more trains. Our money went down
I
again.
only bought one train, Flouze.
Yeah, they're expensive. You notice when you buy them. We have. Well, that's interesting. I'll be right back.
Okay, so um, yeah, Antwerp, Brussels, Paris. Amsterdam, maybe The Hague, maybe not. Rotterdam for sure, and then Antwerp, Brussels, and Paris. I like how we have a section of track not used here because it is stupid. These VRMC units, they are very much profitable. Look at the amount of people carrying. People in Alphen and Rijn are generally happy. There's one that's sad. Okay, let's see. We've made over 2 million now. Yesterday we made 2,032,000, and we're now at 2,100,000 something. But definitely stuff is picking up. But yeah, we should maybe just think about making a line going from Calgary to Ho Chi Minh City, right?
That sounds highly profitable.
Yes, that's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how big Calgary is. I would just name sounds.
Yeah, Calgary is what, the fourth biggest city in Canada?
If you only got 4 cities, then yeah, that's very probable.
No, I mean the largest is Toronto. Second would be Vancouver. Third, Montreal. I think Vancouver has overtaken Montreal now at this point.
Could very well be.
I think in this game, Montreal would be more profitable, though.
So if we go from Calgary, like to Montreal, then to Nantes, Cairo, Mumbai, Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah, these are not like your that should not be your first North American.
No.
But yeah, so you're thinking.
No, I'm just meaning it. Don't worry.
Oh, you know what? I think. Oh, okay.
You think what?
Because you can't cross the Pacific. I was thinking you just make the Calgary, Honolulu, Ho Chi Minh City. But I think the game doesn't understand that you can go to.
Oh, this
you
is
can
flat
go that way. Mm-hmm. We've got a flat Earth.
Wow. Does it really not understand it? Now I need to find out, right?
Only with blueprints.
Yep.
But for example, like, could we have some kind of Hawaiian train line that doesn't lose money? Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna append track from this point to where was Honolulu again? There. Right? No, that's not Honolulu. Oh, where's Honolulu again? I'm
It's in Hawaii.
Yes, there. I put it on the island where Hilao is.
Mm-hmm.
The game is not happy with me doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, it thought about it, and it's going straight over Lagos. But it is also. What? Are you looking at my stream?
Yeah.
Look
But your stream is delayed now at this point, so.
Look at Australia and Japan.
Yeah, that's what happens when you play with the flat Earth.
How do I delete the blueprint?
Select your state. Did you link the tracks?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man! Why? Because I only know.
If I zoom in.
Uh huh. Yeah, if you zoom in, it changes.
This game is confused. Or what we just did.
Do I have to zoom in? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you have to zoom
Holy
in until you can select the tracks and stuff and delete, you know.
This game is so confused about what we just did. Oh, you deleted it?
I deleted the Honolulu one.
Yeah, good job. I don't know where I put the other blueprint.
Nice. Wasn't it Ho Chi Minh? Nope.
No, because we were just checking for crossing possibility.
Did you have one in Australia for some reason?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mount
Okay.
Hagen. That was where it was. It's not anymore though. Where the fuck is? Oh, it is still there. Okay, yeah, never mind. So I then do the. How do I delete this? Delete?
In Tambul? No, you have to select and delete. Yeah, Lonely Station.
Yeah, click on the
Yeah,
station.
you select it and then delete. I just did it.
I didn't do it for me.
Well, I did it.
But it didn't do it for me.
Yes, but I mean, okay. That's because you're a bad person, maybe?
Maybe.
Did you have a station elsewhere?
No, those two only.
Okay. Man, the money in Jakarta. Oof, look at this.
I also don't think that this game keeps track of like the Jesus crikey, Jakarta Bandung.
Mm-hmm.
Flouze, you were looking in the wrong places, boy.
No, Jakarta. Yeah, that Jakarta. I don't know if you want to cross to Mataram. That's probably expensive, but at least to Munkar.
Where's Munkar?
Well, it's the other extremity of that island, the main island of Indonesia. That is Indonesia, right?
Yeah, that's Indonesia. Jakarta's Indonesia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But if you prefer, like Jakarta to Surabaya, yeah. I was going to the tip, of the island, but that's not necessary. Man, the population be dense. It be dense.
Yeah, I didn't know that there were this many people in Indonesia.
But you see, in real life, it's very mountainous. That'd probably be
not doable,
difficult to build.
Economic, the status of the economy and everything versus what we have in the Western world. But this game doesn't take that into account as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but however, but if the game did count that, you have that. Like, there's places like with rapidly growing city Lagos that we saw earlier with the track that went through it. But Lagos is like a rapidly expanding city with the population getting extremely dense, and that region, like, if they were able to finance proper infrastructure, could become like an African powerhouse.
Yeah.
But it's already one of the most economically fertile cities of Africa. But I mean, once it gets on the same level as an Amsterdam, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms of infrastructure.
Holy fuck! Amsterdam or Rotterdam alone makes 2.4 million.
Well, linking Amsterdam and Rotterdam is important.
Yeah, but
did you choose the maximum speed?
It's 350 kilometer an hour train on there. Yeah.
No, I mean the maximum simulation speed.
Yeah. This is 30 times. That's the maximum we can do in multiplayer.
Okay. Well, with a minute per second is what it is. No, almost. A minute every. Anyway,
It's
whatever.
A minute every 2 seconds or something. That runs out speed.
So the difficulty is that we can't like super speed the simulation
Not
unless you do it offline for a bit and then reload the.
Yeah. So I could let the simulation just play out a little bit.
Well, because it's the thing is that we need money to play with.
Yeah. Like if we're making really profitable lines, taking out a loan to make the line is not an issue. It's however that we only have one more go at that strategy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're basically shit out of luck and need to wait.
And again, the Rotterdam Amsterdam line is going to make even more money because we have another high speed train bringing passengers. Because the people of The Hague who want to go to Amsterdam take the 2 trains.
Yeah, the thing is still constantly full.
Nighty night, Fade.
Good night, Fade. That thing is still full. Should I put another one on it?
Or probably.
$72 million.
Well, goodbye, money. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you.
Poor Flouze.
It's just the difficulty is that we add more trains and we can't we don't have money to build anymore. You know.
Yeah. No, but
if
I will run the simulation off camera. Don't worry.
Well, I mean, we only play this when the other butts are not around.
And this is not too taxing on the computer, so it's fine.
The computer. The computer.
So I can just run this in background while doing other stuff.
So I have a question.
Yes?
Do the guys from Longedick brag a lot about their Longedick?
Where is that place? Where did you find that one?
It's north of Alkmaar, north of here, Hugo Ward.
North of here, Hugo Ward. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Langendijk, yes. You should ask Stan. He is closer to that one.
I see.
He is from the west of the country. I'm from the east. So yeah, I can confirm there's studies in Essen. But there used to be an active nuclear reactor in Lingen, close to me in Germany. But that one has
been deactivated.
Yeah, and they're gonna burn even more brown coal now.
Noise.
I don't know what goes through their brains, right?
Well, at the time, because uranium is difficult to get, the price of uranium was skyrocketing, and although it's the best source of power and the cleanest, roughly, source of power, nuclear, I mean. It was very popular, but nuclear can't be turned off if you don't need the power at the moment.
Yeah,
it's on at max capacity at all times. So typically, it's a in the overall energy production of your country, you don't want that as the sole source, because ideally in an ideal world, you want the nuclear to cover the basic needs of your countries on like days and moments of the day where it consumes the lowest. That part, you want all of that to be taken care by nuclear at all times, and then the additional
your base load you want
energy.
nuclear, the rest you want
Right.
something you can quickly ramp
Some
up.
other things where you can turn it off when you don't need it, and or etc. So that can be tidal, can be Aeolian. Tidal is generally not worth the money that it costs to make. But anyway, why were we? Oh yeah, right. Like the decisions. Yeah. So at the time, like nuclear was looking like it was going to be like becoming extremely expensive.
When
Cost prohibitive even. Like in about 2010s roughly.
This thing has been turned off this year.
Yeah, I mean it's because the price went up real fast and it went up, but it also depends on like how old it was, right?
I don't know, but like, so here's the issue that I have with the way we do nuclear power at the moment, right, in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
this is not limited to Europe, not limited to the US, not limited to Russia, not limited to China, not limited to anything. We use the fuel once and we put it in the ground.
Yeah.
However, there's a way you can reactivate the fuel and reuse it. And that would still give you a net gain.
Is that so?
Yes. However, since it's cheaper to just get new fuel all the time, compared to just reusing, we're making a lot of waste that we don't know how to get rid of. But if you keep reusing the, like, quote-unquote waste, until it's fully depleted, you barely have any waste left. You have barely any nuclear waste.
Could be. I think the future in terms of nuclear is going to be with the microplants. So the difficulty with nuclear is that not only was it very expensive, well, it was very expensive because you had to make it was going to be like a high capacity station no matter what. You know, it had to be like a major investment, and it was going to be a powerhouse. So it's going to be extremely expensive, and it's going to produce a lot of energy. And now they've developed potential, what they'd call micro nuclear station that are much smaller and would produce, not only would they be by consequence like a lot cheaper to produce, they don't need as much uranium, and they don't produce as much waste, but also of course not produce as much there's the power outage is not as high, but it lets you tailor, you know, the cost compared to what you need, right? You know, you don't have to go with the full giant station. I think that's going to create more opportunities. Like I understand what you mean with the waste management. Well, what happens is like the waste is actually so small that you can store it like it would in something that would be the size of a regular warehouse, and you have years worth of waste. It's really not expensive to get rid of. That's why it's the cost differential between reusing and just getting rid of the waste in an underground warehouse is like yeah, I understand why they're making the decision. Yeah. Economically speaking, but at some point it's true. The price of uranium, it's going to be, because it's a limited resource, the uranium. So at some point, yes, it's going to be probably a good idea to start reusing. I mean, There's also the idea that you hope one day they actually do succeed with the fission dream.
Yep.
That would be a lot more powerful, though again, you'd end up with the problem of having like super stations that are probably potentially way more powerful than the needs of the population. But that one would create the same amount of waste, but so much more power per waste. But I mean, as far as I know, like they've been trying to figure out how to make it happen for the last 40 years. Then they're still not really they made any progress as far as I know.
But it's not like you can run a fission reactor now for like a few seconds. They have managed to get it running and keep it running for a very little time. But they've not managed to keep it running without injecting more power all the time.
That's what I mean. We're nowhere close to having something functional. What can you do?
Yeah. So let me look at the state of. Alright, okay.
Did we buy new trains again? Because I feel like the money went down again.
No, and we've made more. We've brought one more train on the Amsterdam-Rotterdam line, but we should get rid of one there, and I don't know how to.
Is it because it's a bastard?
No, if I now look at the line, right? The
Mm-hmm.
line, and you click on the Amsterdam-Rotterdam line.
I refuse.
Barely can it here. They are barely carrying any passengers at the moment.
The Bostons.
But maybe what we
maybe
that they don't.
No, you have to Dutch. The reason is because it's 11:30 at night.
Yeah, so like I assumed that they didn't take that into account, but maybe they do.
No, they did. I noticed. I played when I was doing my my Kuala Lumpur line at night from like from sunset to sunrise. There's almost no one that uses the trains. So what I realized is, if we understood how to use the timetables better and reduced service at night and resumed at around like 6 a.m., we'd probably reduce the costs of operation, but I don't know how. So I know I made the mental note of like eventually checking out how to do this. But yes, the little passengers do sleep at night. We don't have a lot of night owls in the world. So if we
run half the trains at night, we would.
Maybe even a third of the trains at night. Yeah.
Yeah, but like just naming a number, right?
Mm-hmm. But I don't know how to do that. Yeah. But yeah, for the next little while, we won't see any passengers to speak of.
Because I can click on stuff in the timeline, but if I press delete, it does nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If you try that, if you go to timetable.
Yeah, timetable, and I want to delete, let's say, maybe it's because it's already going. So if it has the little arrow, it's already going. Let's see, I click delete. No, that does nothing. I'm trying to right click for to edit, and that does nothing either.
No.
So let's see. No, not delete selected lines. Clone selected line, depot line, create new line. Stops. Tags, no tag default timings. Timetable stops. Okay. Let me see. Uh,
Oh, I found it, I think.
Oh.
Nope.
No. Okay.
What does intervention button do?
So what they're saying is like a simple and fairly reasonable way to have not trains at night is to use depots. So have all your trains go to a depot at night.
Oh, we don't have depots. Like, I don't know how to do this though. More learning needed. But I know that if we make a line, right? If you, for instance, go to the Amsterdam-Rotterdam high speed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Huh? Where did I see the word depot before? I know I've seen it. I don't know. I don't remember.
So what? I need to check like what version of Nimby Rails we're in because it's early access, and as of version 1.4, it's not possible to do the timetables. That's why people make the workaround solution of sending them to the depot, which is annoying.
Yeah, are we in 1.4?
We are in 1.4?
Are we in 1.4?
Oh, no, okay, and I have no idea what version we're currently running. Main menu, options. I don't know.
I have a guide for 1.5 here.
Okay.
At this time takes.
Well, it could be that you know, the things I was reading. So depot strategies then. All trains on the line return to a single depot at night. A dual depot, the trains on the line are evenly divided in two groups, A and B. Group A spends the night in the depot and on one end of the line. Group B in the other. Mixed dual depot. How to design the appropriate depot strategy for your long distance line. Now that we know about the most complex depot design, the mixed days dual depot, see above. Oh, okay, I skipped over that part. All right. Yeah, depots is clearly too advanced for me, and I'm not interested in learning that stuff.
Yeah. We're making money. We're fine.
But yes,
4.4 million yesterday.
we have to. But I mean, if you were wondering why the amount of passengers like goes way down, it's because it's 2 a.m. now, and the amount of waking passengers.
Even Amsterdam is asleep.
Yep. Amazingly enough, I mean, it's not that they're sleeping; they might be in the red light district.
Amsterdam is caught with the pants down.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. These are not profitable times. We should definitely
No, they're not profitable times, though. Maybe we should have waited to buy new trains like at 6 a.m.
Well, you didn't tell me to stop.
I had completely forgotten about this detail.
I just do stuff, and if it pays, it pays.
Because as you notice, what happens is that in single player, you can speed up the game to such high speed
Yeah.
when you
That you're
want,
not even
like
able
that
to
you.
see the simulation.
Yeah.
Phew, nice.
Dutch is.
Hey, we have one person in Rotterdam.
Nice.
Are starting to wake up, Flouze.
Well, the question is, did they
People in
wake up or
Amsterdam
was
pulled
it a
their pants
long
back
night?
up. Well,
Did
people in
they?
Amsterdam have pulled their pants back up.
Yeah, we're starting to have some passengers here. 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m. Oh yeah, yep, it's trickling in. Wow. Huh. These are all new passengers. I'm still surprised we're getting new passengers.
Yeah.
By which I mean they've never they have a neutral face that well, because that's what I'm looking at. But the passengers that have never ridden the train at all
Yeah, I don't know if they should
have a
get
little
it.
neutral face because they don't have an opinion yet. But of the passengers, they love the service at this hour because I guess that they can have like 3 seats each
In
for the
Amsterdam,
price of
trains
one.
can carry 1,500 people at once, and there's like 100 people per train on at the moment. In Ruhrgebiet, we have slightly different trains that carry only 424 people per train, but a lot more frequent service.
The bastards.
Yeah, Amsterdam is making double the money of Ruhrgebiet. With way less people. Okay. Trains.
What up?
That's the VRMC 0. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are not too.
They're not?
They are expensive to run.
The high speed ones?
In Ruhrgebiet?
I don't know. Oh,
German
the German stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you chose the train, you know?
Yeah, I did see that. For sure.
Did you? What are these trains for?
I don't know exactly.
Okay.
Trying to figure
Lines.
that out. MS.
Rue de Brique. How do I see the train? Not purchase. It stops.
If you go to trains and then on the menu that pulls out the left list.
Oh yeah, okay. So this, right? So where did you identify the problem?
Well, those trains that I have on there carry 400 something people per train.
Which is less than usual?
The trains in Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, because you took the Mochi Star. The Mochi Star includes a cafe in the middle. Yeah, so these are like comfortable passenger trains.
Yeah. And I don't know how to sell trains. Because I would immediately get rid of these fuckers.
Okay, if I click on replace, can I replace with a different brand? Cancel. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, for cancel replacement.
No, I can.
Oh, you can. Okay. I miss it. I misclicked around then. I don't know if it sells the train or the money is lost or whatever, but
No, we get money back.
from whomst?
I think. Okay, yeah. There's. They don't change the name though, so we need to make sure that we change the name of the trains. So if you click on the train and you click replace,
I'll let you do it because you figured it out and you're all good.
and we get 9 million back per train even.
Yeah, because that one is like more of a luxury train. So that one you'd sell premium tickets because it's a train with full service and you have the cafe and large comfortable seats. And complimentary BJs, all everything.
So I'm also gonna sell a few trains.
Sure.
There.
We're rich.
So people in Ruhrgebiet will be very unhappy for a little bit.
That doesn't sound like a place that exists, whatever you said.
I'm gonna run a trial in Ruhrgebiet also with the higher base price. But in theory, this should get us way more money.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a similar amount of passengers, I imagine. But like, was it still 2.5 euros on that line? The old price.
The name of the train's not correct. Ruhrgebiet Express.
Dutch.
Yes.
I just noticed that your Amsterdam loop goes in one direction only.
Yeah. It has done that since the start.
And that's why I don't like the loops. Well, I mean, the passengers still seem to be happy, but it's silly that they have some passengers that just want to go from Visp to whatever Zuidhus have to do the entire thing just to go one station.
Yeah. That it's not consumer friendly doesn't mean that we shouldn't do it, Flouze.
Okay.
If it makes us a good amount of cash, why would we complain?
But for some reason, the passengers
We've already made 500,000 today
happy.
without like selling the trains and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your issue?
Um,
Don't
I
you
don't
like
know,
money?
childhood trauma. Okay, I'm gonna have fun building medium speed station.
This is where I was suggesting that Amsterdam trains are running full. But that's fine. We still have a few hundred capacity in there. Go and spend some money.
No, no. Well, I mean, I'm spending nothing if it's just blueprints.
Eh. Like, ideally, I think we would want a fourth train in Amsterdam.
Yeah, 21,000. That's good. That's a good amount of people. And then we can go to the wetlands. I mean, that's all of that's all of the Netherlands wetlands, but so we have lines for Germans and swamp Germans. That's considerate of us.
Yes.
So in real life, the line goes here all the way to Hook of Holland, but who would want to go to Hook of Holland?
For people that want to go to the corner of the Netherlands. Because that's what it really means. Or the corner of Holland.
Yeah. I, however, would just go here instead. Oh, no, I wouldn't. That's terrible. Okay. Maybe I would go somewhere around here. No, still terrible. Wow. Not enough population density, I take it. Yeah, okay, so maybe Hook of Holland is the spot. Could it be? Like, let me check. Less bad. Is it worth? So, I'm thinking this isn't worth. That's not worth, but maybe this would be. So let me delete my Flouze. What? No, go away. Ah, you idiot. Yeah, okay.
Idiota.
Idiota. Okay, so maybe I really want to know. Yeah, see, this is a worthwhile station. Okay. We'll put one there. And I guess would be one here, let's say. Yeah, that's another worthwhile station.
The feeling when you have a train in Rotterdam already fully empty.
It's empty?
Well, not anymore. Now it carries 200 people, but it was running a little bit empty. Oh, I see why.
Why?
There's a double station in there.
What do you mean?
It goes from Krimpen aan de IJssel platform 1E to Krimpen aan de IJssel platform 2W.
Okay.
It shouldn't do that.
Oh.
Because that way people are not going from Krimpen aan de IJssel to Krimpen aan de IJssel, and they can save a lot of money by not being on the train. Because it goes back and forth.
Oh, so they all get out, the train turns around, and then they all get back in? Okay.
So I'm gonna edit the line. did I do that stuff? Stops. There. And I'm gonna take one of the crimpens out. There. That ruins the line for just a little moment.
Well, so long as the moment is ruined.
But it shouldn't total make it more profitable. I think that our accountant will be happy because we've already made 1.6 million.
And does that make him more money? Or is he paid the same?
I think he gets a percentage.
Don't they always?
Stupid accountants. Like I can see numbers go up or down, you know? Dang it, we paid some compensation somewhere for too long waiting. So we have somewhere trains that run full. Oh yeah, our high-speed line, Amsterdam Rotterdam.
What is happening there?
Basically, almost 4 full trains.
Oh, Right.
But yeah, I think that a lot of money can be made by linking Germany to the Netherlands.
Well, if you pop by The Hague and zoom in a little bit.
Yeah. I see you put a few stations down.
Yeah, it would need the main one. We'd need a regular speed station at the main high speed station, so that they switch from one to the other. But that would be a medium line, and most of these stations have fairly high passenger rates. So these passengers would bring more passengers to the Hague station, feeding the high-speed line, making more money with the high-speed line, right? And because it's medium speed, the cost is low. But I'm not done here. But
do you want it parallel to the?
It should be parallel, but on the other side. Unfortunately, it would be better if it was yeah. And that's a 250.
So something like this.
Yeah. So I think this one I'm going to remove and replace it with 2 stations, so that we have more people coming to The Hague.
So, question, right? Why do we use trams for this?
I don't know. But I
Oh,
mean,
this
the smaller Rotterdam and
Yeah,
are
I
they not
know.
profitable?
They're
Okay.
profitable. I was just wondering, like, I'm not saying that this is not like something we should do, but I was just wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Why we just omit trams? To be fair, trams are a pain.
It's I've never worked with trams, so I'm not familiar with them, and I don't know if we want to experiment here. But it seems to me trams is something you'd want to experiment with.
In
Y-
this game.
yeah,
Because I think that trams will run at lower cost.
they do. They do run at lower cost, but they're very slow as well.
Yeah.
So that's why for me, like you know,
The
it's
payoff.
yeah. Where do I put this? Giggity. It's in here, and then that one goes all the way over there.
Let me do some accounting again because that's what I'm good at. We've today made 2.4 million so far.
Is that going to be enough?
Well, we're smashing record after record at the moment.
Oh, pardon me.
Every day we earn more and more and more. So
More? Yeah, because word of mouth. So the way it works is that the clients that are happy, talk about it with the coworkers, and they're like, "Hey, this train was pretty damn nifty. We should probably come to work with the train instead of the car tomorrow. Try it out." And then the new person tries it out, and they're like, "Oh, damn, Bob was right."
yep.
What's City Park good for, if not for having rails go right through it?
Indeed. I like that the German line,
Mm-hmm.
the time between stations is 13 and 14 minutes.
Like Clockwerk?
Hmm. Oh,
Huh?
I saw a few
The sign?
stations double in the list in Germany also, and I certainly didn't have them double.
What do you mean?
Like going from same station to same station.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Where you have another issue of passengers getting off,
No, not
then
per
then back
se.
on. And they're like, sure, it looks silly, but that's the custom.
It's cheaper than that. No, this was actually same platform stuff. So I don't know if it would have been an issue. But it certainly is weird if it does it, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm looking at numbers today. I'm glad with the numbers.
So that project would cost 81 million, with probably the same in trains. I mean the Hague line.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to build, we then have to pick a suitable train for it. But I'm not building the blueprints until the accountant says it's a good idea.
Let's see. I'm wondering, right? Is the price that what price do you see on your blueprint?
Price? Total blueprint is 81,000. But here's the thing.
Yeah?
I have all the stations and the track, except for the Hag Centralias, which is yours. So all you have is one station. So actually, okay, so the full price would be 90 million then.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering, right? Because this looked really cheap.
Yeah, because if I build all my blueprints, the station that you have would not be built until you build your blueprints. Yeah.
I'm definitely like, on this. And the accountant says we have the money for it.
We do.
And we have also money to put trains on the line, so...
Okay, I'm building it then. There you go.
Yep.
So we can put a train similar to, I don't know which one was the best pick for the Amsterdam loop or the Rotterdam line.
Yeah, I know.
But it would be that type of train.
You have a different train on Rotterdam than Amsterdam.
I did pick a different train, yes. So we kind of have to.
And
now that we have a little bit of data, we should be able to see like which one is the best.
Well, the Amsterdam line, if we look at yesterday, right? Had 117,500 people start a trip. The Rotterdam line only 76. It doesn't mean that is.
Well, yeah, that's not that. Obviously, there's more people in the Amsterdam area than there are people in the Rotterdam area.
Yeah.
And there's more stations on the Amsterdam loop as well, so we're more potential for more passengers.
Right? The running cost of Rotterdam with its 3 trains yesterday was 57,747. And on the Amsterdam line, 188 with 3 trains. Was it 3? So your trains are way cheaper to run.
That might have been why I chose that one.
Yeah. And I don't think that we need the capacity that we need in Amsterdam. Like in Amsterdam, we're getting on the trains regularly over 1,000 people. In Rotterdam,
Yes,
under
that's
200.
true. The stations are at 250, but we probably don't need like the same amount of
Yeah,
carts,
so
not
I would
carts,
go
but
for
wagons.
SK7 also in the Hague.
Well, go ahead, sir.
That's what the financial advisor says. Oh, yeah. I found the depot line stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's you do it at the bottom of the line section. You
Oh,
can
add a
find the
depot line. Right. I have to deafen and move out for cooking duties. I'll be back.
Okay. Oops. We don't want this yet. Lines. Want this. Okay, so now we want to add tram. And we set SK7, so which one is that? Is that this one? Yes. Let's put 2 of those things on the train line. Which trains? Let's open up line accounting for that line. Oh, we need to put the base price of 2.5 and a kilometer price of 10 cents. And keep an eye on the accounting. Oh, wow. What do we have here? 2, 5. Replace it with 2, 8, I would say. So we now keep an eye on how full the trains become. We can extend them still. and or we put new trains on.
Are the Hague passengers paying for their ride?
Yes,
Okay.
The Hague is moving a lot of passengers already. Flouze.
Hmm. Well, I did notice that there were several stations that seemed like the amount of people in the area are good numbers. Like this 51, one has 51 potential, one has 49. The Hague Central has a good
shite.
amount as well. What?
I
What?
forgot a few stations.
What? You're skipping stations?
No, not skipping.
Okay,
I forgot to add 2 stations.
right. Oh, the other two, the Voorburg and Leechtendam. Well, you know, they're smaller. It's just about the idea is to bring more people to the Hague Central, so that the fast line gets more work. We can eventually do the same thing in Utrecht, where we bring people from the nearby area
Mm-hmm. And
into
also I now
Utrecht.
fixed the line to include those 2 stations.
Hmm.
So how does the state now look? It's fine still for the Hague. I put 2 trains on there.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
870 cap each. And we can always upgrade them.
Well, not always.
As long as we have more.
But that small line was very cheap to build. I would imagine it's also not going to make as much money, but I don't know if I'm correct in this reasoning. But the idea of feeding more passengers on the higher paying high speed lines.
Yeah. You're correct in that assumption.
I mean, I don't know. It remains to be proven for reals. But the logic says it should work.
No, that's the way it works.
Mm-hmm. So we should be doing the same thing in Utrecht.
Yes, theoretically. But keep in mind that our high-speed line also needs to be able to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
And currently, 2 out of 4 are running like at capacity.
I see. Could it be?
No, 2 out of 4 are barely running anything.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, that is from Woerden to Utrecht, and then from Utrecht. So people want to go to Alphen aan de Rijn, but not past. So yes, this part towards Utrecht to make a line there would also be a sound decision, because people don't go past Alphen aan de Rijn.
I don't know what Altman Rijn is. Oh, okay.
It's
I still don't know. Oh yeah, okay. The what I call Alphen.
Yeah, Alphen aan de Rijn.
Whatever, man. Alphen Crossing.
Yes. So people don't go past there. So the Utrecht side is basically useless at this point.
Right, but if there were, but theoretically, well, all right. Well, I mean, do you want to make the blueprints or?
You can make the blueprints. I'm very happy just playing accounting at the moment.
Because the idea is to have stations that
From Vianen
bring
to
people in.
Spitzenfeld, I think.
What?
From Vianen at the south, below Moerheim,
Vianen? Oh, okay.
and then up towards Spitzenfeld,
Yeah.
I think would be the most logical way to link it.
Yeah, I Vianen is not worth. there's only like 10,000 people. So, but at a place I see being worth linking, probably around here somewhere. Let me see, maybe here. Oh, that's fewer people than I thought. In Igelstein.
IJsselstein.
Ige.
IJssel?
Igesel.
I like how, like, when you talk English, you basically don't have French accent, but when you try this,
Yeah, no, I'm this one. I'm
your
saying
baguette
French.
comes out.
Mhm. I mean, that was deliberate. But...
But if you would try it in English pronunciation, you would probably be closer.
Irselstein, yeah. I bring it all the way over here. Yeah. Here I have 25,000. Okay, so Castle Park over here. And this area probably has enough as well. The difficulty is where I put the station to maximize the amount of population. It's one of the things that's weird about the thing, like the trains really do not care about airports at all, whereas in reality you link an airport,
Yep.
you're in the pay zone, especially an important airport that is a major hub for international travel like Amsterdam's.
I know.
The idea that you wouldn't hook that up is silly.
Next to just counting passengers, potential passengers, the game should also do connection points and assign like the airports an X amount of connection points.
Yeah, we're gonna say that was a lot of Morse code there.
Yes, but you understand what I'm trying to say.
Well, I can't do Morse code that fast.
No, so if you assign an airport, for instance, 100,000 connection points, counting as 100,000 people that would go there,
Yeah,
and come from there. I think that is how the game should work, because at the moment it sees like, oh, there's roughly this amount of people living in the area. Yeah, that doesn't always like.
The difficulty, of course, is that considering the size of the map, which is basically a world map, it would be silly. I mean, imagine. The game would have to calculate so much if it had to include air traffic, and if you include air traffic, then the ports with the boat traffic and stuff.
I would not say simulate air traffic. I would say just give it an X amount of points. So because like there is data on like how many people airports carry daily. So you know like how many potential users you have. Then you disperse that over an X amount of area, and that can all be pre-calculated. And then, you connect, for instance, the Utrecht area to Schiphol. Aha! People want now to take your train to Utrecht from Schiphol. You see how
people want to take your dumb train?
You see how I...
Yes. All right, that's so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I need to put one here.
The Hague is still carrying passengers, and accounting wise, accounting happy. It has made 67,000 today.
That bastard.
Or, well, yesterday. But
All right, so I think all of these stations seem like they would make a sufficient amount of passengers. So let me start linking these. Goodbye, skate park.
sucks to be them.
Mm-hmm. Those dumb kids can just go back home.
Yeah. Way less trouble that way.
That is correct. No, not that one. There you go.
You know, Flouze, we should work for the Dutch Railways.
I don't think they'd like where my tracks are. They'd be like, is there any way we could maybe have these tracks go through fewer houses? It's a bit of a hassle when we have to make people move out. And
So, what does your blueprint cost? Flouze,
yeah,
what does your blueprint cost?
hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. 74. 74
that gives
million,
us
of
enough
course.
money to put a few trains on there.
I don't know that it'd be as because The Hague is obviously bigger than Utrecht for some. It's denser at least.
Yeah. The thing is,
Uh-huh.
it will feed the high-speed rail to all.
Yeah. Okay. So you wanted me to build?
Yeah.
All right.
It will not make as much profit here, but it will benefit the high speed. Okay, I will color in the line. Okay, line, stop, service, passenger, add stations. This one, 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 this, this, this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We call this line very creatively Utrecht. We put a base ticket price of 250 with a kilometer price of 10 cents. And we're gonna add this train, 2 pieces, purchase, there we go. Your line is in operation, sir.
That's the way it looks.
So far we're losing money on the train, Flouze.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
We're
There's
not carrying anybody.
Yeah, we had the smart decision of opening this line at 2:40 a.m.
Yes. I should put it at closed. Does that take up the accounting bill? No, it does not. Okay, we can just close the line during the nights.
I see. And we'll forget to
Open it. Yeah.
To open it, of course. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I have to go, so I'm gonna leave the game and quit the desktop.
Well. Quitter.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Some people have to make food.
I reopened the line and it's now not doing anything.
Of course it isn't. There's a video premiering on my channel at the moment.
I mean that it's literally the trains are not moving.
Mm-hmm.
Because it somehow thinks that line is still closed.
Good.
Hey Stan. Yes.
Hey Stan.
Because like you all are not showing. Well, it's not a U day, but still.
Well, Stan is a bud.
Yes.
Yes. But I was saying, for the benefit of the archive, there's a Shadows of Doubt video premiering on my channel right now. So at some point when you're done watching the stream, you can say, hey, I have 40 minutes to spare. I'll check that out. But yeah, you know, they made new investigation types in Shadows of Doubt rather, and yeah, I had fun catching more murderers and more cheating spouses.
Nice.
That's the one it's one of the missions they added, like finding cheating spouses. Yeah, so that one's fun.
Okay, your line is working now, Flouze.
Fantastique.
I fixed it.
C'est merveilleux.
Oh.
That's French for it's marvelous.
Oh, Stan was confused.
Oh, was he?
He was confused between premieres and lives.
Ah, yes.
It looks like it was your stream, said to you. But yeah. Yeah, you didn't.
Well, yeah, but to be fair, like lives and premieres are both have the live chat if you enable them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, the premiering videos can have if you enable it, but it's enabled by default. So you'd have to disable it if you don't want it. They have a live chat where people can they can sit together and chat while waiting for the video to start if they're there early, and if not, they can like live comment as in a chat, and they're not those chat comments are not going to stay as comments on the video.
Indeed, because they are timestamped and everything. You can have a live chat replay, all that kind of fancy stuff. So
those are things you can do, Stan.
People will be able to read that at the moment in the video that you set that, which is nice. Which is a nice feature.
Yeah. I'm not sure which is ultimately the best, but back when I had more active subscribers, premiering videos would be good because they send, like, you know, your regularly scheduled videos and stuff might not get notified. Your subscribers might not get notified, but they will get better notified of a premiering video because they have the notification that says, oh, it's been scheduled for then. They have another notification for it starts in 30 minutes, and they have the final notification as it's live right now. So there's more like messages being sent to the subscribers
Yeah.
that something's going to be happening.
If they have the notifications turned on, though.
Yes, correct. Yeah, you need notifications turned on. Yeah.
And sending out so many notifications is also a good way of making them turn them off.
Yeah. We play Railroad Online on Fridays, then.
Yeah, that's Fridays. This is Nimby Reels. This is different.
What does NIMBY mean? Yes.
Indeed. But we're basically playing with the world. The world is our oyster. You would
And
like this.
of the entire oyster, we chose mainly the Netherlands.
And a little bit of Germany.
Yes. Oh. What happened there?
No. It's not a silly way to refer to railroads. I put it in my title what actual game I play. Because better for the people who hear you.
Mm-hmm. Though while you're there, Sten, we did have a question.
If you want to like on the video on the stream, yeah, thank you.
No. The question was: do people from Longedick have longer dicks?
Flouze found this place, Langendijk, and he is now very wondering about the dick sizes.
And again, for some reason, yes, Dutch was bragging about the titties in Assen. Let's not mention buttfuck Alberta.
So, how is your line doing, Flouze?
No, I don't know.
Accounting. It's made 10,000, 11,000 so far, and it's only 6 a.m.
It's not even 6 a.m.
No, it's 6 a.m.
Okay, fine. But the reason I left the game is because I have to go cook, so I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah, you go cook. I will also end it here because it's basically bedtime.
It's not even late. It's 5:30.
11:30 here, Flouze.
Same difference.
Our thing.
No, they're not. As Nimby Rail has proven, the Earth is flat. All right.
That's true.
See ya. Bye.
Everybody, I hope you all enjoyed. If you watched the VOD and you made it this far, please leave a like. If you are not subscribed, you might want to subscribe. We do train games weekly, and sometimes we throw in extra games, and we do also other games. So make sure to check it out. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye bye.